Submitting Gateway and the planning meeting. Contents. Throughout this guide we will cover Introduction to Gateway, where to find any paperwork you need, uploading Gateway evidence, submitting Gateway evidence, pending, rejected and completed Gateway, and the planning meeting. The 8-stage journey of EPA. EPA consists of 8 key stages as presented in this timeline. In this guide, we will focus on stages 4 and 5. Please familiarise yourself with our 8-stage journey. You can download your copy by using the link to our website. Gateway. What is it and how to submit and track progress? What is Gateway? In all assessment plans, it is an employer who ultimately decides whether an apprentice is confident and occupationally competent to take their EPA. This is known as Gateway. At Gateway, the employer and provider must confirm that the on-programme requirements have been completed by the apprentice and that they are eligible to undertake the EPA. To confirm this meeting has taken place, the apprentice must sign a declaration form. For auditing purposes, the Gateway Declaration form must be signed and dated by the apprentice and then submitted to City and Guilds as part of the Gateway process. Where a mandatory qualification is included within the apprenticeship, the results must be presented as part of the Gateway evidence. Where do I find Gateway on EPA Pro? You can access Gateway by selecting Gateway Review from the main menu on the dashboard. The drop-down shows Enrolled, where you will confirm the estimated EPA ready date. Confirmed, where you will see confirmed apprentices ready for Gateway evidence to be uploaded and submitted. Pending, gateways that have been submitted and are being reviewed by the City and Guilds Gateway team. Rejected, rejected Gateway evidence in need of review and resubmission. Completed, apprentices successfully through Gateway. And archived, apprentices who have now been archived as they have been certified. Declaration and planning meeting dates forms. Declaration and planning meeting dates forms can be found under support materials and then Gateway support from the main menu. Click Open to view and save the documents. Apprentice Declaration Form. Please use EPA Pro to access this form to ensure you have the most current version. Using an old Gateway form may impact your Gateway review. This form needs to be completed by the apprentice. The provider will electronically sign a declaration on EPA Pro after they have uploaded all of the Gateway evidence. Planning Meeting Dates Form. This form is an additional part of the Gateway process with City and Guilds. It is to be completed by the training provider and the employer in agreement with the apprentice to propose 3 preferred dates for the planning meeting to take place. Tick the relevant boxes to tell us who you'd like to attend the planning meeting. Please note, by ticking the provider box, the primary user from your centre will always be invited. If this is not the correct person to attend the planning meeting, please use the guest section of the form to provide us with the attendee's name and email address. We will cover the planning meeting process in more detail once your apprentice has completed Gateway. Starting Gateway upload. From the main menu on the dashboard, select Enrolled under Gateway Review. This is where you will confirm the estimated EPA ready date by selecting Confirm in the Action column. Alternatively, you can edit the EPA date by selecting Edit EPA Date. Once you have confirmed the EPA ready date, the apprentice will move to the Confirm section, where you can upload and submit Gateway evidence by selecting Process. Uploading Gateway evidence. The Elements tab will detail each element of Gateway evidence we require. For each apprentice, he will always upload the Apprentice Declaration and the preferred planning meeting date form. Then, for each standard, we will detail all other evidence and whether we require an upload of evidence or just confirmation of completion. Use Browse to find the file, name the file and select Upload. Please only upload the relevant evidence against each element. If we need evidence of name changes, To support a required certificate, please upload this alongside the component. Gateway submission. The next tab is Notes. This is to add any additional information. In Apprentice Details, review, edit where necessary, and confirm the information is correct. Gateway submission. Reconfirm all elements are approved and electronically sign the declaration statement on behalf of the provider and the employer. All stages can be saved as they are worked on prior to the final toggling of Submit Gateway. Gateway rejection or acceptance. Once Gateway has been submitted, the City and Guilds Gateway team will review the uploaded evidence. Your apprentice will appear in Pending tab while this is in process. This can take up to 3 business days. Once Gateway has been successfully signed off and the Gateway team are happy with the submitted evidence, the apprentice will show as completed. You will receive a notification advising you of this on the dashboard. If the uploaded evidence is not sufficient, the Gateway team may reject Gateway. This will then show in Rejected. However, we will always advise you of what's required so that you are able to rectify it and resubmit the amended evidence. The planning meeting. What is it and how is it scheduled? The planning meeting. Once your apprentice has successfully passed through Gateway, they will be matched with their EPA. The apprentice and any workplace mentor will be informed by email and given the name of their EPA. The EPA will take note of the dates and times on your preferred planning meeting form and schedule the planning meeting. All attendees at the planning meeting will receive invitations and go-to-meeting links to join the meeting. These are scheduled for 1 hour, but typically only take 15 to 20 minutes. The planning meeting is a chance for you and your apprentices to meet the EPA ahead of the EPA event, for you to agree the sequence and dates for each EPA component matching everyone's availability, where your EPA builds an assessment plan and schedules the events into your EPA Pro calendar, where everyone agrees when evidence is needed and when it is required for you to upload it to EPA Pro. Manage Planning Meeting. From the dashboard on the main menu, under Planning, select Manage Planning Meetings. This will bring you to the Manage Assessment Planning Meetings overview. Search and filter for your apprentice, then click View Meeting. From here, you can manage your meeting and view all the relevant information. After the planning meeting. Either in the planning meeting itself or shortly afterwards, your EPA will build the apprentice's assessment plan. This will send out invitations of the EPA event to those who need them. This will also reflect in the calendar viewable on the dashboard. Once an EPA event has been confirmed, you can view the details of this in Manage Planning Meetings by clicking on View Plan. We're always keen to hear your feedback on our EPA service, so please use our simple feedback link to send us ideas or improvements you'd like to see from us. You can access the feedback link by clicking on the image in the slide, through our Endpoint Assessment Service page on our website, or by following the link in our Useful Links section on EPA Pro. If you need support from us, you can contact our Centre support team, who can be reached by email, phone, or web chat using the details on the slide. We have a team waiting to solve any issues you might have. Thank you. We hope you found this guide useful. We also have guides that cover getting you started on EPA Pro and assessment progress.